Congratulations, you succeeded, my friend, and you got to the point where you made $1 million or whatever you classify yourself as success. You got to that point. Congrats. Round of applause. You're missing one detail that still has not been revealed, or maybe you did not hold it in account while you're planning for your success. And you must know it from now before you reach your success so that you don't lose it completely. My name is Omar Abdul Jawad, and for those who do not know me, I am a 16-year-old teen who is striving for my inevitable success, inshallah. Mabruk, congrats, you have reached success. You classify yourself as a successful man, a successful woman. You have finally accomplished your goals. But success has no finally. So let me rephrase that sentence for you. You have achieved your goals, comma, not a point, because there's still more to go. You have unlocked the first chapter. The first chapter of the journey is officially checked. And there are much more chapters on the way that you must encounter, but mainly, you must know and learn how to keep that success. You reach a success, congrats. You must learn how to keep it. Lottery winners, every single time they win a lottery ticket, they succeed. The point here is that you all succeeded, congrats. Now it's on to keep that success. How? And how can I link to lottery winners like that? Because lottery ticket winners, when they win their lottery and they make what, like $1 million on spot, give them a few days and they're gonna end up losing the money. That's one. Two, getting into serious debts that they never encountered and never expected. This man named Alex, obviously it's a fictional character, okay? I'm making a person up there. I don't hate anyone called Alex. It's a random man that I just named on spot. He wants to get married and he wants to get the financial ability to do so. He doesn't though. He doesn't have the ability. So what does he do? He took some loans from the banks and so on and so forth to get married with it, and he realized that no, his marriage failed because he does not have enough money to pay off his marriage duties, and now he's stuck to pay a loan for years now. What we call is a rat race, where someone is stuck in a loan, stuck in mortgage rates or whatever you want to call it. You're just stuck in paying everything over and over again for a liability, not even an asset, for a liability for marriage, until you eventually end up losing everything. And then you're going to divorce that person you married, and you're going to end up, okay, I finished all my money on literal nothing, and now I'm paying off loans for literal nothing. You must know how to keep that money. How? Let's say you get as we said before, a lottery winner. Someone made $1 million on spot from a lottery ticket. They spend their money buying a car, buying a villa, I don't know, going to a hotel, going to a resort, traveling, spending it on liabilities. The money finishes. They might even be lucky if they don't encounter debts. So if they manage to finish their money without being stuck in a rat race, well, congratulations, you're nice. You got to a less severe punishment. But if you're someone who got that money and got into an even more serious debt because you're like, okay, I have $1 million, I can pay off my debts, and you got even more debts, that's a horrible story. But if you're someone who wins money suddenly like that and you're not financially educated, you're gonna finish it all on nothing and you're not gonna benefit out of it. When you get $1 million, let's say, out of a lottery ticket, instead of spending the majority of it or the whole amount on liabilities, you can spend it on what can bring money back to you, on an asset. Not all of it, okay? Like put a portion into fun and whatever, alright, fine, but put a major amount of it into what can bring money back to you. Because after all, we are born and raised on earth to create as much success and legacy on earth as much as we can, as much as possible. You got the money, you want to increase that money. You want to form a legacy out of that $1 million. Don't spend it all on what cannot bring money back to you. Because it's all cheap and fake dopamine that is temporary. You want to spend that money on what can bring money back to your account. You want to increase your money. You don't want to decrease it. You got a chance. You got lucky and you got money like this. You got a capital easily like that. Well, use that capital. Use it for an investment. Use it for an asset. Don't spend it on liabilities. But if not, and you manage to get to success in your own methods by working hard and whatever, you got to learn how to keep that success. You got to learn that you don't put all your money and all your profits into what cannot bring money back to you. Put some of it, alright, have some fun with some of it, but the remainings, you got to spend it on what can bring money back to you, on assets. I hope you guys understood and benefited out of this video, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to comment or DM me on Instagram. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and follow my Instagram account. I'll be heavily grateful and also allow you to see much more amazing videos like these. As always, see you guys later. Bye bye.